Hey guys, how are you? Good to see you again. This is Carlos Canteri. First of all, love it from my heart. I'm really excited about life because life is super fantastic and a great opportunity for me and you to change the world by manifesting our higher self. So, welcome. Welcome back. I'm really excited about life, and how can I not be excited? Life is really a unique, precious gift for everyone. Life is super amazing, and what a great adventure, isn't it? What a great life. We're going through a lot of crises and a lot of big problems, a lot of chaos, and a lot of dark moments and problems and many other things. Why? Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Well, I truly know, and I'm 100% sure, I'm 100% sure, all in sure, like 100% sure that the problem of all problems in mankind is disconnection. Disconnection with God, disconnection from the heart and soul, disconnection from your purpose, your mission, from pretty much the respect and virtues, disconnection from the sense of compassion and kindness and honesty, disconnection from the source, from the light source. That is the biggest problems of all problems. From all the people that are not with the light or are not with energy or compassion or love, they're pretty much creating problems for many other people. So that is a big problem, and it is the cause of all big problems, of all problems. You know what I mean? The big cause of all problems is disconnection from the heart and soul. And that is happening for a reason. A big reason, I would say. That is happening for a reason of the duality we're in. The cosmic battle, the spiritual battle we have in between the light and the dark. The good and the bad. The devilish forces against the light forces. So it's happening all the time. It's happening on the earth, it's happening in the cosmos, and especially in the universe, especially in like some dimensions. But it's happening for a reason, and the reason is well, the reason is awareness. We need to be aware of those things inside of us. Once you get rid of all the broken society you're in, or once you get rid of all the broken feelings, emotions, thoughts, understanding, problems, everything you have inside out, you clean it up, you purify it, you erase it, you elevate it, you overcome, surpass. Once you get rid of all the broken things inside of your heart and soul, and then you just get cleaned and purified, what? This is an amazing time, isn't it? So then you just get cleaned and purified in your subconscious mind, unconscious mind, and then you just raise the vibration in your frequency. And once you start elevating your frequency and vibration, you start to get into another level of connection with your heart and soul, which is the key element for you to manifest your abundance, prosperity, beauty, joy, elevation. It's in your deepest of the deepest feeling in your heart that you can find out what is the reason why you're doing something. Why you should find out? Because once you find out the reason why you're doing anything you want, you figure out that life will unfold so higher and so beautifully unfold that you will be so magnificent and so grateful and excited about many things you should be doing in the future, and also you'll be excited about life and about potentiality, about good things, about inner desire and creativity and imagination, many other things. So you'll be so grateful, but so grateful that everything you did and everything you're doing and everything you do is just a manifestation from your heart. You gotta be blessed by source profoundly. But for this, you gotta go back to your very inner child and understand and clean it and embrace your inner child so much, but so much that you get flourished and you get in blossom again. You get like a beautiful flower, or a beautiful, like a butterfly getting out of the cocoon, like you're flying beautifully. You're just flourishing and pretty much a rebirth, like a phoenix. So you gotta be a phoenix for a while, or eventually the like the swell it's like the idea of flowing through that, like flying through that. So that is the main factor for success. And people, once people achieve the higher levels of success, or they pretty much pretend to achieve that, they understand that life is a really successful place. And life is not a game like people say. Oh, this is a game, business is a game, money is a game, or money master the game. No, it's not a game. Money is a stage, okay? And life is a stage. And everything is a stage of life, like everything. It is just a stage, and you are a dancer, like you're an actor, also the director, also the writer, the philosopher, the audience, everyone. So you are flowing through a different stage of life and going through a different stage of life, and from that perspective you're changing the way you perceive life, because not everyone will become trillionaire, not everyone will become billionaire or multi-millionaire, but you can become free financially at least, right? You can become happy in your workplace. You can become really successful and excited about what you're doing, or you can become super excited about what you really want to do in life. You know what I mean? So you really can shift your consciousness levels and change the way you perceive things and materialize your dreams and goals through a new perspective, which is coming from your heart. Because my message is always coming from my heart, coming from a perspective of infinite stage. It is the infinite stage, or infinity, okay? So life is not an infinite game like many other people were saying in the past, because life is not a game. We're not competing against each other. We're not playing anything. We are not creating any type of competition, because there is no competition. Only you and you. Only you and your past, you and your perspective. Just that. Simple like that. You know what I mean? So when the more you flow and when the more you get into this idea of non-competition, the more you expand and the more you focus on what you want to envision, manifest, and put in the work and get the results, and pretty much expand. And the more you focus on what you want to expand, and when the less you focus on what's happening over the media or over the television or radio or internet or fake news or whatever they want to do, when the less you do those things, when the more you focus on what you really want to do, what you really want to flow, the better you really get. Because it's a perspective kind of thing, and we're building things from the heart and soul, and we're just flying, navigating, and creating as much as we can everything we want and everything we really, really, really want to do. You know what I mean? So the main aspect for all the agendas and for all the potentiality is the key element for us to solve all the problems and increase the potentiality of the answers, and of course have the results and have success, whatever success is for you, and eventually create what you want or what you expect it to achieve. That is key. That is really awesome. In my case, I would say that in the past, I had a lot of problems, and those problems were really guiding me into another level of perspective. So I just want to say the infinite game is not correct. The infinity is this infinite stage. It never ends. Once you start to think that you achieved a higher degree of understanding or a higher level of understanding, boom, another stage will open. Once you start to say, oh, now I know what is life. No, you don't know. Boom, another stage is opened. Then you say, okay, now I understood life. No, not really. There's more. Then you have another level. No, okay, now I got it. I really understood what is life, and life is this, and this, and this, and that, and God is this, this, and that. No, 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 no. No, God created another level. It's infinite, okay? So it's an infinite loop for the ascension, of course. But the good thing is that we created another understanding about that, and we're always in constant growth, which is fantastic. It's phenomenal. It's like unique, so unique. When the more you really channel your light energy, light force, and your heart and soul, and then when the more you expand your consciousness and your understanding about life. No, I'm not talking about drugs here, because people, unfortunately, they are connecting expansion of consciousness with substances or any external or anything like, or maybe a coffee or maybe or a vitamin or supplements. No, 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 nothing like that. It's all natural and organic in our case, in terms of the air, prana. It's the only thing you need. When the more pranayamas you do, breathing work, when the more meditation you do, when the more maybe practicing yoga in the flow state, when the more you do those things naturally, organically, the better you get. And I promise it, the really better you get. So I realized in the past, and that in my out of body experiences since I was 15 years old in 2001, I realized that most of the time people are really excited about life. People are really excited about life. So in out of body experiences, I understood that in other dimensions, we only have unity and oneness and allness and harmony and virtues and good things, like kindness and light. So in those societies, it's insane how happy they are. They're really happy. They're really happy. And the happiness is interesting because it's like one for all for one. It's like all cooperation and all connection with the heart and soul, and it's pretty accurate and amazing. And I just love to see how the infinite stage is that. Because once you get rid of all the broken society elements and belief systems and broken ideas and ideologies and divisions and blah blahs and separation and divisions and blah blah. I am better than you. You're better than me. I am richer than you. You're richer than me. I am da da. You are da da. I am Doctor blah blah. You're not Doctor blah blah. I am shala. You're shala. I am blah blah. And then I only see a human being. Oh, but I am the president of the law. And say, yeah, amazing. I respect you because of that, and you should respect me because I am who I am. There's a big level of respect here. There's this big level of respect here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, you gotta have a big level of respect here. Because if you're not coming from respect, how can you work with others? How can you study with others? How can you create something with others? You're not coming from respect. You're coming from disrespect. Putting people down. I had problems with my family in the past. Big problems eventually. Because of ignorance. And God knows, I had problems with some friends as well. Because I was in a society, in a really poor, ignorant, cultural belief system in my hometown. Like really poor. And then I couldn't ask them respect because they didn't have even respect for themselves. How can I ask respect for me? They don't have any respect for themselves. How can I ask respect for me? You know, like they don't have self-respect. How can I ask respect from others if they don't have for themselves? It's a different belief system. It's a different character. It's a different understanding. You know what I mean? Like so, the infinite stage is the key element for us, or infinity. The stage of life. Infinity, the stage of life. It's not a game. Life is not a game. And I will be always saying this. Alright, guys? So, always remember about life. Always remember about potentiality and understanding about life. Because this is the time for us to change and get rid of all the broken systems we have. And always pay attention to what you want to do and what you want to have. Remember, life is not a game. Life is a stage, the stage of life, where you are the character, the actor, the director, the audience, the writer, the philosopher, the observer, the observant. You're one, because you're still the one.